not getting outside and doing things like that, we may want to rethink any big physical activity today, right?
Thankfully, guys, it looks like the heat levels are coming down compared to what we saw on Saturday and Sunday. It's still going to be a bit steamy and humid out there, no doubt about it, but compared to what we saw on Saturday and Sunday, it's going to feel much better. We're expecting to see highs still in the 90s, but it will be in the lower 90s as compared to the upper 90s. And part of the reason why is rain chances going up a little bit. Let's go live to our storm tracker radar where we have rain and thunderstorm activity to our south. That's where we're seeing the lightning in the sky. That's where the heavy pockets of rain is showing up, but nothing really happening onshore. But we're keeping a 40% chance of rain and storms on the board because of the proximity of what's known as a backdoor front. Now, the reason why we call it a backdoor front is because it's coming in from the northeast as opposed to coming in from the northwest, which is on a weather map where you typically see your fronts moving. So we're going to see any rain and storms showing up in advance of this thing and tracking from the northeast to the southwest. And after today, high pressure builds in, and that's going to make the threat for rain even harder to come by. And we'll see the chance of rain drop down to 10% starting tomorrow. Now, this is what is officially Tropical Storm Cristobal. We saw it officially become a tropical storm early Sunday morning, and it's not really moving that much, only to the north at about 3 miles an hour, but maximum sustained winds are at 50, and like what we told you at the end of last week, Cristobal not going to be a threat to the U.S. mainland, but should become a Category 1 hurricane by late Tuesday night. Thankfully, the U.S. looks to be in the all clear from this thing, and we'll keep an eye later this week for any additional tropical storm formation. Temperatures right now in the upper 70s. Mobile and Daphne sitting at 78. Dauphin Island, you're at 82. Theodore, 81. Fairhope at 77. Upper 70s across State Highway 59. Perdido Key at 82. And Pensacola, you're at 77. On our Futurecast, here's the rain and storms that are to our south. Now, the Futurecast is doing something pretty interesting here. It's not really showing much in the way of rain and thunderstorm formation. It's assuming that high pressure is going to build in a little ahead of schedule. We're still going to go a bit liberal with the chance of rain. We're going to keep it at 40%. So take the rain gear with you just to play it on the safe side. But the Futurecast is definitely trending dry with this feature. And we are expecting to remain dry overnight tonight and as we push forward into your Tuesday morning. So we're keeping scattered storms in the forecast with the sky partly sunny. Highs will be lower. We'll be up to 92 inland, 89 along the coast. Tonight, everyone is dry with lows between 70 and 74. And you will notice the rest of this week isn't too bad when you think about the heat advisories we dealt with previously. Highs will be in the lower 90s, lows in the lower 70s. Wednesday, it actually gets close to the 60s overnight, which is going to be good. We will have to dodge a few scattered storms as we begin the Labor Day weekend, but nothing too painful or out of control, just typical summer stuff. And I'll have another forecast update for you coming up at 5:30. Guys?